Good evening, friends. Myself Pranav Sangre. Today I am here to discuss about non-technical topic, and that is story. And the story is the lion and the mouse. In a heart of lush green jungles, where the sunlight is filtered through the dense canopy and the air was filled with the sounds like birds, insects, and rustling leaves. Live in jungle live a mighty lion named uh, is Aslan, and he was the king of the jungle, known for his powerful roar and the majestic golden mane. Every animal, big and small, respect him or fear him. On one sweating afternoon, Aslan found a shady spot under an ancient bamboo tree. He stretched out his massive paws, yawned, and fell into a deep sleep. The jungle was quiet except for a faint buzz and crickets and the rustling leaves swaying in the breeze. Nearby, a tiny mouse, name is Miro, was frogging for seeds. Miro was no ordinary mouse. Through a small, he was always curious and brave. He loved explore, often wandered far from his cozy burrow, and fascinated by jungle wonders. That day, while chasing a particularly fragrant seeds, Miro scrambled too close to the sleeping lion. In his excitement, he didn't notice Aslan in numerous paw until hoops. He tripped over it. Aslan's eyes flick open, and with a deep, rumbling growl, he swiftly trapped the mouse under his massive paw. Who dares to wake me? The lion roared. His golden eyes is narrowing. Miro trembled and realized his mistake. His tiny heart raced as he looked up at a lion towering over him. But instead of covering, he summoned his courage and squeaked, "Oh, great king, please spare me. It was an accident. I meant no harm." Aslan let out a low, amused chuckle. You are so small. I could you crush you with a flick of my paw. Why should I let you go? Miro's eyes shone with a determination. Perhaps one day I might help you. Even a small creature like me can also be useful. The lion laughed, and the absurdity of the thought. You help me. That's the most ridiculous thing I have heard. But something about the mouse is brave. After a moment, Aslan lifted his paw and said, "Go, little one. You bravery amuse me." Miro bowed low and thank you for majesty. I won't forget your kindness. With that, he squared off into underbrush. Day turns to trouble. A few days later, Aslan was prowling through the jungle, his knee eyes scanning for prey. Suddenly, he felt a snap beneath his feet. And a thick net of rope sprang up and trapped him in a tangle of strong vines. He roared and thrashed, but the more he struggled, the tighter the net became. Hunters had set up a trap, and the great lion was catch. Aslan roars of frustration echo through the jungle, but no one larger animal dared to approach and help, even small also. His strength, which had always been greatest asset, now seemed useless. Far away in his little burrow, Miro heard the distance from roar, a roar from distance. His ears perked up and his heart sank. That sound like King Aslan. He thought without hesitation. He dashed through the jungle, his tiny feet skimming over leaves and roots. When Miro reached the clearing, uh, he saw the he saw the mighty lion bound tightly in hunter's net. Aslan golden mane was matted, eyes shone with mixed anger and fear. Your Majesty, Miro squeaked. Hold still, I will help you. Aslan barely noticed Mouse at first. You, he groaned. How could you possible help me now? But Miro didn't answer. Instead, he squared the net and began to gnaw at ropes with his sharp little teeth. Bit by bit, the fibers weak and Miro worked thresly chewing the one up stand after another. His jaws itched, but he didn't stop. Sun roses higher in the sky, casting shadows that grew longer, yet Miro kept going. Finally, after what seemed like hours, the last rope snapped. The net fell away. The Aslan was free. It means Lions was free from the net. The great lion shook out his mane and stood tall once more. He looked down at Tiny Mouse, his eye filled with under and wonder and the gratitude. Miro, Aslan said. His voice softer than it had ever been. I was wrong to doubt you. You saved my life. Even the smallest creature can have the greatest courage. Miro smiled. We all have our own strength, Your Majesty. Sometimes the smallest helps make the biggest difference. Aslan nodded and bowed his mighty head to the little mouse. From that day forward, they are become a closest friend. Aslan protected Miro, and Mirror often whisper clever advice into the lion's ear. The story of lion and mouse spread through all over the jungle, and this teaching every creature, big or small, that kindness and respect should never depend on the size or strength. And the moral of story that is even the smallest being can make a difference, and never underestimate the power of kindness and the potential of those who seem insignificant. That's all about my story. Thank you, friends.